My friend introduced me to this game Counter-Strike since like way back 99, 2000, and I've been playing it. I got really addicted to it. It's a first-person shooter, and I just started playing it so much I decided to start joining teams, and once I started joining teams I started playing a lot more competitively, competitions, tournaments and stuff like that. It's really fun. I learned a lot of things about the game, a lot of things about control, like staying calm and trying to be as professional as possible, because I've been playing this game for about like 8 or 9 years now, and it's about time I want to get somewhere with it, because they have these things like the CGS, and they used to have a thing called the CPL. Some teams, they just been playing like just as long as me. They've gotten sponsorships from the big companies like Intel, AMD, Nvidia, ATI. It's crazy. Like they've gotten contracts even before the CGS. The whole thing with the CGS is they broadcast their matches on DirecTV, and everyone that gets to play in it, that got invited into it, gets a contract, maybe like $30,000 or maybe a little under, not too bad, for playing a video game. It's like a dream for me. That's what I want to do. I want to play this game for money. I want to make a living playing this game. All the time that I put into this game, I want to finally get something out of it, and hopefully be the best I can be at it. Be one of the top players or top teams in the world. I have a job. It's not like I don't work or anything. It's kind of like wanting to become like a rock star, being in like a band that maybe gets a couple of gigs but they don't really make a living off of it. It's kind of like that. But if they really want to make it far, that they can, and they can get like those contracts with the big record labels and all that. It's kind of like that. So people are always saying follow your dream. Well, I'm following it as much as I can, and say for instance the people that don't get that record label, or the people that play like sports or stuff like that don't end up getting contracts or don't make it. It's not because they tried so hard and they never made it. It's because they didn't want it hard enough. They didn't want it as much as they did. And as hard as you try, like, you just have to keep going. You have to keep trying. You have to try and make it, because anything's possible. And even some of the toughest times can bring you down to where you would just want to give up. But if you give up, that's when you don't make it. And that's why a lot of those people that try and get those big record labels and try to get into the professional sports and all that don't make it. It's because, not really because they tried so hard and didn't make it. It's because they tried so hard and then they gave up. You just gotta keep going. You gotta want it. You have to have a passion for it. That's pretty much what this game is. You have to have the best teamwork as possible, one of the best skill sets as possible, and it's always up to the 5 players. It's not really up to 1 player. So no matter how bad you want to play this game, that's one of the things that makes this game so much harder, is being on the right team, because you have to be able to play with people that have the same skill set as you, the same passions for the game as you, same passions to make it further in the game, and move on and hopefully try and get contracted. That's the kind of people you want to play with if you really want to make it that far. It's really rough. Some players won't even get along. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna pretty much end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this blog. I hope it was it gave a good insight on what I like to do and one of my passions in this game. This is James. My Counter-Strike name is NaDeZ. See you guys later.